Hi everybody, my name is Dave Marsh and I'd like to welcome you to this Matrix version 6.5 contacts tutorial. Now before I begin, I'd like to mention that because each MLS has slightly different requirements, the system that we'll be using during this tutorial may differ slightly from the one that you're currently working with. Nevertheless, the functionality is the same, and for the most part, whatever you see during this tutorial, you'll easily recognize in your own system. Now I'm going to take for granted that everyone knows how to log onto the system, so we'll start by inserting our user ID and our password, then click Login to begin. Alright, for this tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to add, remove, and manage contacts in Matrix. Now there are several ways to add a new contact in the system, so let's begin with the most commonly used method, and that's by first navigating to the Contacts section found under My Matrix. And from here, we're going to click the Add button. Alright, from the modal pop-up, you'll notice that there are only 3 pieces of required information to create a contact. You'll also notice that from the button bar, we have the option of including additional home and business information, as well as private notes about this contact. But for now, we'll keep it simple and we'll just add the required first name, last name, and email address. And although it's not required, perhaps you'd also like to list your new contact as a buyer, seller, friend, or prospect. Or maybe they're none of those and you prefer to create your own custom category. Either way, you may find it useful to group a contact according to whatever their current status is. Alright, once your required information has been added, click Save to create your new contact. The second method of adding a new contact is by creating it on the fly. For this example, let's just quickly generate some previous search results. And from here, we're going to select these 3 listings to email to someone who isn't yet in our contact list. To do this, simply click the Create a New Contact link. And from the now familiar modal pop-up, fill out all the required fields along with any optional information you'd like to include. Finally, click the Save button and they'll be added as an email recipient as well as a new contact to your growing list of contacts. The third method of adding a new contact is actually done partially from outside of Matrix. In this example, we're going to visit a realtor's website who has implemented the Matrix Map Search IDX into one of their web pages. And as a potential client, from here we're going to click the Sign Up link at the bottom of the page. And now we're going to fill out the same information that's required for any new contact inside of Matrix. Alright, once the information has been sent, the agent will then be notified from the Matrix homepage's Contact Request widget, where they'll click the prospect's name and again display the contact modal pop-up. Except this time, you'll notice that the fields have already been auto-filled with the prospect's information. Now, if there's no additional information to include, click the Add button to create the new contact. Also on the home page, you'll find a Recent Use Contacts widget. And as the name implies, these are simply a collection of recently used contacts that have been placed on the home page for quick access. Alright, now let's switch gears and return to the Contact Management section in Matrix. And from here, let's just quickly expand the Filter Contacts drop-down list and take a look at some of the different filtering options available on this page. Also on this page, you'll find a search text box where we can filter contacts simply by typing in the first few characters using either their first name or their last name. Now by default, all new contacts in the system are set to active. To deactivate a contact, thereby removing it from the active list, simply select the contact to deactivate, then click the Set Inactive button. To show which contacts are inactive, simply click the Show Inactive link and then select the ones you'd like to reactivate. To export existing contacts from Matrix, select the checkbox beside the contact's name, then click the Export link and save the CSV file to your hard drive. To import contacts into Matrix, first click the Import link found on the button bar, then select the CSV file containing the contacts from your hard drive. In this example, we're only going to import new contacts, so we'll keep the Update Existing box unchecked. Once your CSV file has been selected, simply click the Import link and your new contacts will be added to the system. Alright, now because Matrix is a very contact-centric system, we're going to take a few moments and briefly explore some of the functionality associated with each contact in the Matrix CRM. Let's begin by expanding Bjorn's section to reveal a collection of items that have recently been created. And the first item in our group is the Portal Activity Log. Expand this and we see a timeline of all Bjorn's recent client portal activity. Below this is a list of any custom searches that the client has set up in their portal. We can view the results of this search from either inside of Matrix or from their portal itself. The third feature in Bjorn's CRM is a collection of all her active and inactive auto emails. Simply expand any of these items to reveal a selection of options to manage that specific auto email. If we expand the section below this, we see a collection of searches that have been created and saved by the agent specifically for this client. Again, expanding any of these items will reveal additional options to manage that specific saved search. To manage a specific CMA associated with a contact, first click the description name and then select any of the CMA management options. Finally, click the Sent Emails link to reveal a collection of specific email types that have already been sent to a contact. Well, this concludes our Matrix Contacts tutorial. I'd like to thank you for watching and hope that you can join me for another session. Take care.